A homeowner shot and killed one of two men who broke into his home in Bradenton, and the other suspect was caught while trying to run away.
The bottom line is, this is the state of Florida. You want to break into someone's home, you should expect to be shot.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it should be anywhere in these United States. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. If you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. And once again, comments on gun-related channels are being scrutinized. So if your comment gets removed, I'm not doing it. If I take away your comment, I will tell you and why I did it. Let's talk about this. And this is coming to Manatee County in Florida, where two men, one of whom they claimed was a migrant, so we don't really have any information as to his status here as an immigrant, but the other was from Chile, who was actually here illegally because he had a 90-day visa that expired in September and remained in the country. But they both decided to be astronauts, scholars, engineers, and break into a home in Florida. And while entering that home, the homeowner was notified by his cameras that something was going on. He saw what was happening, told his wife to get to a safe place, armed himself, and shot one of the people who was already in the home. The other person fled and was picked up later, 4 blocks away, by police. Now, let's go ahead and get some details.
I just want to give you a quick update on a case that we are currently investigating. Last night at around 9 p.m., Sheriff's Office received a call of shots fired in the River Club area off of Hickory Hammock Circle. Deputies arrived on scene, were met by a homeowner who informed them that two masked men had tried to break into their home. He had shot one of them who was still currently inside the home when we arrived. The other suspect ran from the scene. What we have gathered up to this point is the victim, the homeowner, was alerted by his cameras that there was motion on the side of the house. He views the cameras and is able to see two masked men on the side of his home trying to make entry. He tells his wife that this is happening, it's happening now, find a safe place. He retrieves his firearm, goes into a bedroom, an office, where he's immediately confronted with one of the suspects that's inside of this room. He fires at least 3 shots at the suspect, strikes the suspect. The other suspect, who is halfway through the window at the time, then retreats and is later located by K-9 and deputies about 4 blocks from the scene. The suspect that was shot later expired from his injuries about 7 a.m. this morning, and we are continuing to investigate not only the crime itself, but we're trying to validate the identity of both the suspects.
Heard that and you saw that. Now, this is a perfect example of self-defense, and this is Florida. Florida, they don't play. Counties in Florida, they do not play, and you have the full backing of the Sheriff's Department. When something like this happens and you defend yourself and you happen to kill one of your assailants. So this guy's in perfect shape. He's never going to face charges, and that's the way it should be. Because we know in certain parts of the country, if this had gone down this way, certain municipalities, certain states will be scrutinizing your actions very, very closely to see if they can bring charges against you, and this has happened. Now, Of course, this once again brings us back to the immigration problem. The migrant from Mexico who was killed in the shooting, we don't know his status. So can't really go too much further into that. But the survivor of this event, who was from Chile, was here illegally because he overstayed his visa.
What we do know, as we work with Border Patrol, what we believe is that the suspect that survived is of Chilean descent, came to California from Chile sometime a few months ago. I guess if you are from Chile, Border Patrol gives you a 90-day visa. That visa was supposed to expire in September. Suspect never returned back to Chile. Somehow made it to Tampa about six days ago, allegedly staying at a hotel somewhere in Tampa, and then decided, him and his partner decided that they were going to travel to the River Club area.
As you heard, when you come from Chile, which I don't understand why they do this, but you get a 90-day visa when you step into the country, and he overstayed the visa. The biggest thing, of course, is the person Flores Toledo. He also has an alias and was arrested in Illinois in 2023 for residential burglary. He served 4 months in jail for it and was released. Apparently, he was being sought after for parole violation, and there was a notice out for him that he was armed and dangerous. Which once again brings it back to the situation they put themselves in. Obviously, this is something that they have been doing. As you heard the sheriff, he did say that they're investigating to see if possibly that these two were involved in other burglaries.
So obviously we're working to see if any other burglaries that we've had throughout the county may be related to these two suspects, but all we know is last night they came into River Club, they chose this home, and they broke into this home.
And I guarantee you they have been, because they didn't just randomly decide, wake up one morning and said, let's just go out and start robbing homes. They've been doing this for a while. And this brings us back to the immigration problem, how so many criminals have infested this country, coming from mostly Venezuela, but from other countries as well. Now, I applaud this homeowner. You did what you had to do. I'm sure it's traumatic. No one can say it isn't. But what story would we be hearing today? Because they had entered that home at 9 p.m. They knew, they had to have known that people were present in the home. So what were their intentions? Imagine if this homeowner was not armed and did not take action. What story will we be hearing today? Probably a man and his wife dead in their home. Because these people seem to have no penchant for bringing violence. But a wonderful story, and as I said, this should be the norm anywhere in this country. If somebody comes into your home uninvited, you did not want them there, you are more than justified using deadly force to repel them. Now, there is another angle to this, because the police are investigating a little deeper, because this is alleged, because there's no proof yet, but they're saying that there may have been more people involved. That means there were more people at that home who probably took off as soon as the first shots were fired, because the one person was in the room, the other person was coming through the window. Those are the two, one deceased and the one person that they caught who was actually coming through the window. So they allege there may have been other people involved in this, and they probably took off as soon as the gunshots were fired. So we're gonna have to wait and see. So the people in that area still need to be very careful, because criminals don't seem to get it. They never learn from their trade. Either they're gonna be jailed or they're gonna be dead. And well, we got one thing here. What's gonna cost the state of Florida is the fact that they're gonna have to now provide a public defender and a translator for this person wasting taxpayer money on this scumbag, who went into court and with this translator's help stated that he did not have a gun.
In court, Sotomelo used a translator as he was ordered held in custody.
I just want to say that I never had any firearms or killed anybody.
I don't want you to interpret any facts of the case.
But that's irrelevant, because under Florida law, if in the commission of a crime, someone is killed, you are charged with that murder, whether it be your accomplice or a victim. So this guy's going to be facing more charges, as they've only charged him with the entering of the home and the burglary and other minor charges, but this is going to escalate to a murder charge. As I said, under Florida law, you can do that, which once again is a good thing. So once again, people, this is a really nice neighborhood in Florida. People are shocked that this happened there. But you do not get to pick and choose when evil comes to your door. So train, learn how to use your firearm proficiently. And be aware of the laws of your state. Florida, this is all good to go. Some areas of the country, this might not be cut and dry. So, positive story, positive ending. Let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.